Williams passes to Levine. Williams against Booker. Williams misses. Phoenix has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Pass to Durant. Fires from deep. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Really easy catch and release, Jay, from KD.
Williams into the lane. Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 14.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Tries to spin move. Here's Booker. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Defense tends to overcommit just because Booker's such a great offensive threat. That time he used it to his advantage.
And a new group getting ready for the Suns. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Richards. Barnes comes in for Durant. Dunn, he's checked in for Martin. And Gillespie is subbed in for Bradley Beal. Williams. Hey, rejected by Capella.
Well, that's just great timing. Interfering with those long limbs. Capella with another shot block.
"56 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Williams. Takes it inside and fouled as he went up to dunk. Good aggressive move. He'll shoot a pair.
Yeah, a strong move to the rack draws that foul.
Washington shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. That free throw no good. And he sinks the second. 51 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Gillespie. Williams defending. Gillespie passes to Capella. George against Barnes. Clock at 6. Pass to Gillespie. Outside for Booker. Hits the three-pointer. Booker's got 8 points.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Left side, Williams. George outside. Here's Bailey. Launches a 3. Buries it from 3.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Just 4 seconds left to play in the first. Not going to go that time. Devin Booker. He's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for Phoenix. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And for Phoenix, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, it's the kind of thing that happens.
They've got Kevin Durant, Harrison Barnes out there with Clint Capella, and it's Dunn in at the 2. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Durant with it. Pass to Capella. Here's Durant. Launches it. It's rebounded by George. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for Washington. They come into this one following the loss to Minnesota.
It's a fine line between playing with urgency and being out of control. And they crossed that line.
Well, you can do a couple things with turnovers. They committed too many, and then they didn't force enough. So a tough go in that category.
Here's Gillespie. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Williams on the wing. Yep, that one's good.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, the Wizards last season for the first time in a long time hitting the reset button. A losing record, no surprise, but they're trying to build something from the ground up. Enough of treading water in the middle, Brian. They're 45 straight seasons without hitting 50 wins, the longest such streak in NBA history.
Ooh, not good there, Allie. Thank you. And so it's Phoenix with it. The Wizards making their last shot. Count it. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Richards is checked in for the Suns. Beal comes in for Barnes, and he makes all three. One place Clint Capella really knows how to throw his weight around is on the glass, Brent.
Yeah, it's been a little while, BA, since Clint Capella has led the league in rebounding. And, of course, that was a little bit different offensive system. But he has the size and the instincts still to go up and get the ball off the rim or from lob passes to be effective inside.
Phoenix making some changes. Martin, he's checked in for Dunn. And it's Devin Booker in for Gillespie. Wizards leading by 4. Williams with it. Richards picks him up. Williams into the lane. It's tipped. Durant against Levine. Unloads from 13. Again, the Suns good for 2.
Now, this is the toughest shot, supposedly, in the NBA to get down. Durant's not having much of a problem from the mid-range.
Williams passes to Bailey. For 3, George. Washington again can't hit. Phoenix has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Durant's shot is off.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady.
Oh, man.
Oh!
You got to keep that head up, and Levine knows that. Able to hit his man in stride there.
And how about our AT&T 5G Slam Cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. With a step back. Oh, Booker in close.
When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
Outside, Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
I'd like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Here's Durant. It's rebounded by George. George has got his 5th rebound in this one. Williams. And Booker pulls it down. Suns trail by 4. A minute 9 left to play in the second quarter. Pass to Martin. Beal against Levine. Shot clock at 5. And the basket by Beal. Beal's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, Bradley Beal can mix it up offensively, and he gets to the inside this time to score.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And here's what the Washington Wizards schedule looks like. On Friday, they'll take on Kristaps Porzingis and the Boston Celtics. Then on Monday, they'll go up against the Bulls in Chicago.
And that game against the Bucks, things starting to solidify as that game is going to be number 10 on the year for them. Teams will be getting sharper. Over the top.
Are you kidding me? Wow, amazing.
Man. Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Outside Booker. Rebound by the Wizards. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Phoenix this year.
They split the 2 games they played last year. Both teams really struggled to find wins throughout the season.
Yeah, they matched up very evenly, and that's not a compliment to either side. Last season was a struggle for both squads, and now they're each looking to turn the corner.
With his first shot attempt, count it, good. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Wizards leading by a point. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Enter the center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot drums. They're measuring up the shot.
Welcome, everybody. The Washington.
This is some retro hoops, pounding the ball inside with intent. Man, I know you love this big fella. No.
All right, fellas. Let's now take a look at what. Thanks for tuning in.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. The Wizards with a lead, and so in the game for Washington. We've got George, Zach LaVine out there with Williams, then there's Sarr, and it's Bailey in at the 3.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Booker with it. Guarded now by George. A powerful slam from Devin Booker.
And this is familiar territory for a marvelous scorer like Devin Booker.
Here's Williams. And it's Phoenix for the rebound. Durant's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Beal. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Williams. No good, off the front rim. Phoenix has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Beal outside. Outside Booker for the lead. Devin Booker for 3.
They keep capturing the lead and giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Williams in the post. Booker defending.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Outside Durant. Fires for 3. And he jams it home with authority.
And that really has to lift his teammates' spirits right now.
I'll tell you, Grant, these second-chance buckets could be what this game comes down to.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters. Now that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Here's Booker, and he sinks the 11-footer. Booker's got 7 now in this quarter.
And Booker just keeps taking him. He's a scoring machine.
Here's Williams. There's the drive.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Defense has got to be better. Flat-out effort was not there.
There's a screen. Here's Booker, and Booker throws it down.
How about Booker going high up for the dunk?
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Williams on the wing, Booker defending. Williams' shot is good.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Booker, the pass to Durant. It's rebounded by Washington. Sarr's got 4 rebounds in the game. Booker against Williams. Pass to George. We've got 1:55 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Shot clock at 6. So they take the lead. Bailey's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, there was a lack of intensity in the first half, but these teams have now turned it up.
You asked for those hustle plays earlier in the game. We're seeing them now.
Booker fires from way outside. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give them some space, let them get to work.
And it's Williams off the drive. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
And Booker's got the ball here for the Phoenix Suns. It's a 1-point game. They grab their own miss. Puts up a 3. The shot comes out. The Wizards have gotten 7 of their 9 shots to fall. Quality shooting in the second half. Williams' shot is good.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Phoenix has got 7 of their 16 3-point attempts to go in. Martin outside. Driving in. Pass to Richards. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D.
And the Wizards shooting the ball at 60%, an excellent average. Clint Capella out there with Kevin Durant. Then there's Barnes, and it's done in at the shooting guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
Washington foul. Williams. First personal foul. First team foul.
Washington on D. Barnes passes to Durant.
Yeah, he's not having the same success from the field that he saw in the first half.
Durant draws the double. Capella in the high post. 4 on the clock. Here's Gillespie. Drains the triple.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
The Wizards trail by 3. Williams on the wing, defended by Dunn. And Williams punches it home.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort was not there.
Pass to Barnes. Misses from short range.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
For Phoenix, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth.
Washington foul.
So Phoenix going with almost an entirely new group here. Richards is checked in for Clint Capella. Martin comes in for Barnes. Bradley Beal, he's checked in for Dunn. And it's Devin Booker in for Gillespie. And Washington will go for a different look here. Sarr's checked in for Robinson Earl. George comes in for Laravia. Bailey's checked in for Coulibaly. And it's Zach LaVine in for Poole.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Durant looking around. Booker fires from way outside. Sarr pulls it in. Sarr's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Williams. Sinks that one from the post. Williams has got 44.
0 rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Here's Beal. And he converts the layup. And the Suns lead by 3.
You want something to happen, you give the ball to Bradley Beal.
Williams against Booker. Williams' shot is good. Williams has got 6 in the quarter.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot. And they're just one foul now away from the penalty.
Third personal foul. Third team foul.
Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Here's Booker. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Booker's got 24 points.
And Booker coming through again. What a huge shot.
Here's Williams with the drive. And Williams punches it home.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. For 3, Booker. Sarr pulls it in.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Williams misses. The Suns leading. Unloads from 13. Again, the Suns good for 2.
And he sort of had that look in his eyes. Durant staying cool in the clutch moment.
Here's Williams. Got a hand on it. Now here's Booker. Defense is right there. With a 9-footer. No good. A bit long that time.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Williams finds George. Back to Williams. Here he goes. Oh, connects again.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Booker against Williams.
Really just forcing the defense's hand close to the rim. Booker so skilled at finding ways to get himself to the charity stripe.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
And there's another thing going on right now for them that has to get their confidence up, and that's the 3-ball. I mean, it's been falling for them, and they're locked in, and with that outside shot going, that's a big difference maker.
They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
Well, I like when Devin Booker's decisive about forcing the action. It's clear the defense is respecting his ability to score the ball.
So the first one drops, and that'll put him up 2. And so both free throws good, and it's a 3-point game. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Williams into the lane. Hits yet again. Wow! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
The BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Crucial possession right here.
The crowd is on edge. Wow. That takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
He got it again. Sensational.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
He hits the first one, and that'll put him up 2. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there.
They can't go empty on any of their possessions from here on out.
Can't come away empty. That would be the nail in the coffin.
He connects! A huge shot to tie it up!
Oh, he'll wear you down with the way he grinds it out on the offensive glass.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Booker. Oh, he missed it! Time expires. We're going to overtime. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Nick Richards out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Martin in at the 3, the small forward. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
You know, you think about it, in 2015, a dozen teams passed on Devin Booker. Gotta be tough for those front offices to watch him play this way.
He hits the second from the line.
They come away with the lead, but I'm sure he's kicking himself over that last miss.
And Levine has got the ball here for Washington. Here's Williams. And that misses. That would have put him up. Phoenix's shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. Up top, Durant. George defending. Durant, no good. Washington trailing. Williams into the lane. Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead.
2 shots.
And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him.
You see why he's one of the guys they want at the line in these situations.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Beal outside. Durant for 3. The rebound by the Wizards. Williams from long range. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Durant's got rebound number 8 now. Here's Martin. That one's in there on the nice assist from Beal. And the Suns lead by 2.
Always want to add something to your game, and Bradley Beal has come a much more...
And another one!
Never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long time.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. Durant, and the Suns getting another bucket right there.
His ability to pull up off the dribble should be illegal for a near 7-footer. Durant showing exceptional body control there.
Williams' shot is good.
Cutting into this lead. They're well within striking distance.
They're just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
Booker no good.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Here's Beal to the inside. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And Booker with a beautiful pump fake, gets the defense up, draws the foul. It's a classic NBA move.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that makes it a 3-point lead. The Wizards have gone a rocky 2 for 6 so far at OT. Pass to Bailey. Now here's Levine. Outside, Williams. Money. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within 1.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
No, this is about as high-octane a game as you're going to find. Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
All right, Grant trying to seize control now.
And B.A., if they can convert here, they might be able to close the door.
6 on the shot clock. And the layup is good off the glass. And now a 6-point Phoenix lead.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Here's Williams. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Second team foul. Shooting for Washington, Williams.
First free throw is good, and that brings him within 5. And Williams drops them both. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Zach LaVine, second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for 2, Bradley Beal.
He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
Washington calls timeout. There's 10 seconds left in overtime. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
Yeah, act fast, but without mistakes.
Tipped, and they go to the intentional foul.
Bailey, second personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for your Suns, Kevin.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game.
They've been a different squad here in overtime. I'm just not seeing the same energy level.
So the Suns win it. It was touch and go there for a while, but in overtime, they caught a second win.
They really did, and it was wild. Everything it took just to get to the extra period, and then their surge at the end.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson with our entire 2K crew thanking you for watching. And now let's take a look at our player of
You know I'm man enough, and I don't play about it. You know that about it. I like the way your body is that too obvious? Okay, I like your confidence. Oh, that's what could come is okay. Like Kalani's, Roger like Kalani's. Okay, here where the party is, right here where the party is. You better start a whole fire, now I'm on fire, I need someone, I need Tyler, I need Ramoni, Rebecca, Serena, Selena. Let's start a whole choir, I like the way that you get your own back.
that. Think give me that WhatsApp, but when I hit you, better bring me that rucksack. Like on the off block with a rock back. 2 hands on man, clutch that. Any shoes on sale, man, cock that. Any up on sight, man, that. Right now, I see my lifestyle's changing. Can't lie, see I like it. I was chilling in the band with cats last year. Now I'm chilling with a crew from Love Island. Ken said do this music thing. I don't like when you talk about riding, but this exciting. I love money big. Say throw ski jaws and I'm chilling it too. Man step and flex round there trying to finish them youths. Top block drilling it. Go home and I build my. More time man stepping in twos. Watch my back when I lean. Man do the same cause that's my brother. Put one hand on my brother. Man's getting straight round there with a straight. Man too tough on the neck, catch him in the flesh. I just put me a 10 down. Don't you know I'm about my bar? I love my freedom, but I risk it anytime I see them. Fly at the ride, man, pre them. Put me up, man, he kept on. L2R2, man, pop this corn like the cinema view. If those ski jaws, man's chilling it too, man. Step trying to finish them youths. No, man, cut you, bust that. Think give me that WhatsApp, but when I hit you, better bring me that rucksack. Like on the up block with a rock back. 2 hands on, man, clutch that. Don't sell, man, cock that. Any up on sight, man. I'm like, who's that? What's that? Man, cut you, bust that. Think give me that WhatsApp, but when I hit you, better bring me that rucksack. Like on the up block with a rock back. 2 hands on, man, clutch that. Don't sell, man, cock that. Any up on sight, man.
Thought 8 to the face. Thought in the case. Thought now halfway. Thought got a high tolerance when your age don't exist. Man, I swear my pick 'em up, then I sit 'em in cold water. Then I order someone to bring 'em. Hope they take the pain away from the feeling that he feel today. You know when you're part of Section 8 and you feel like no one can relate. Cause you are a loner. Endorphins make you stronger. I'm in the house party of my generation. Black as water, never no pancakes in the kitchen. Man, not one of our lives is caught up in the daily superstition that the world is but the end gives up. We never do listen unless it comes with an 808. A melody is PlayStation and some technology bought my soul. Looking around and all I see is a big crowd that's product of me and it probably relatives relevant for a rebel stream. Yep, her president is black, she black, purple label on her back, but that dab is like sushi straight to the head. Then she look at me, she got ADHD. 8 to the face, thought 12 in the case, thought then the halfway. Thought got a high tolerance when your age don't exist. Like whoa.
Don't got a limit, just give me some more with it. Don't got a limit, just give me some more with it. They always tell me ADHD did it.
And then she started the stuff like no one else in this apartment. Beg your pardon, oh I rap, baby. How old are you? She say 22, I say 23. Okay, then we are babies. Why you say that? She said, where my drink at? I'ma tell you later, just tell your neighbors. Relax, I stood up, shut the blind, closed the screen, Jumbotron, made to the back where she reside. Then she said, read between the lines, yep. Hope that I get close enough when the lights turn down. And the fact that she just might open up when it start to drown. Her body and I know the both of us really deep in the mood now. It's nothing we can do now. Somebody walk in with a of that Bay Area. She looked at me, then looked at it, then she grabbed it, then she said, get it understood. You know why we babies, because we born in the 80s, that ADHD crazy. 8 to the face, 12 in the case, thought now halfway. Thought got a high tolerance when your age don't exist. Like whoa.
Don't got a limit, just give me some more with it. Don't got a limit, just give me some more with it. They always tell me ADHD did it. Feel the light. Just mix it and sprite it. Whatever you like, you can have all my shine. I'll give you the light.
And we welcome you to this NBA Cup game with a bit more riding on the line here than usual. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. And a look at the status here of both teams, injured players, and who will not be in the lineup.
And here early in the season, these two teams trying to overcome the injuries and hopefully get healthier down the stretch.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Sarr out there with George. Then it's Coulibaly. Then it's Williams. And it's Bailey in at the small forward position. And for the Bulls, we've got Lonzo Ball. Santi Aldama is out there with Kevin Huerter. And it's Vucevic and it's White in at the 2. Clock is at 3. Aldama. Rebound, Washington. Now here's Williams. Oh, Stan, this should be a fun one. A clash at the center position.
Yeah, and Kevin, the way the game has changed, you know, we don't see these kind of big men matchups much anymore. And so it's great to see one where two great big guys going at it, and you know they're going to go after each other.
And Stan, you know what you're talking about. You've had the opportunity to coach some great big men.
Oh, I have. I mean, I had Shaquille O'Neal, Dwight Howard, Andre Drummond. I seem to always have good centers.
Now, here's Vucevic. 11 points last game. Ball, no good. On the wing, Koulibaly. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. One of the standout performers recently, we have a chance now to recognize the Eastern Conference Player of the Week.
And you just look at the point totals that he has posted up during that time frame. Just some unreal numbers. Hard to argue with him as the pick when he is just putting up huge stats on offense and carrying this team with his scoring ability.
So, Stan, let me take you back to the 95-96 NBA season. It was your first year as an NBA assistant. And, of course, the Bulls winning 72 games in that season. Unbelievable.
They were incredible, but one of my great memories in that season, the day of the trade deadline, we sent out 5 guys, brought in 5 new guys. We had to play the Bulls that night. Only one of those players made it in. We had only 8 guys available, some guys who had hardly played for us. Rex Chapman had an unbelievable game, and we beat Michael Jordan's Bulls on that night.
Oh, what a great story. Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
Already his second foul. He's
and we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. So the Wizards 5 right now. They've got Sarr. Jordan Poole is out there with Williams. Then it's Zach LaVine. And it's LaRavia in at the 4. Williams attacking. Chicago grabs the miss. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. And that game closes out the 4-game homestand for them. That one's good, and the Wizards' lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from White.
You got to commend the concentration White showed there. He doesn't get thrown off kilter easily.
Williams kicks to LaVine. Back to Williams. Tries the spin move. Driving to the basket. And Williams throws it down.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there, fighting through the defense.
White setting the pick for LeVert. Nailed from three-point land. LeVert's got 6.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
The shot by Williams, no good. Bulls trail by 3. LeVert the pass to Collins. Back to LeVert. Pass to White. 6 on the shot clock. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Poole. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Wizards. Hey, Greg, Kobe White has proven he can run the show.
Well, he's more than just a scorer. He's become a quality playmaker with better decision-making. But his biggest improvement has been his efficiency.
And a chance now to take a look at the schedule for the Chicago Bulls. On Wednesday, they'll host the Brooklyn Nets. Then on Friday, they'll take on Chris Middleton and the Sacramento Kings.
And for their matchup with the Bucks, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
Vucevic checked in for Chicago. Kevin Huerter comes in for Hardaway. Here's Williams, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Kobe White. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Washington.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And something else that I like is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
Yeah, that's a great find by White. He's such a clever and deceptive combo guard.
Pass to Coulibaly. There's a screen by Williams. To the inside. 6 to shoot. Here's George. Lets it go. Had the space there, but it's offline. The Bulls have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Pass to White. It's good. This game is all even. White's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, as a guard like White, you need to score inside. Force teams to respect you everywhere.
Williams. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7. Shots to get there.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Here's White, and it's blocked. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Washington out in front. They're up by 2. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Billy. I heard you tell the guys to take it to them and play with more physicality offensively. What did you mean?
Well, just I think when we're getting the ball inside around the basket, at times we got to go up a little bit stronger and play through the contact and go to the rim.
Tough sledding in there, but we got to get there.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Welcome, everybody. The Washington Wizards in our featured matchup, and what a competitive half it's been.
Playing well on the road can be very difficult. They're doing a good job despite the challenges.
Away from home, they aren't let. And during that first half of play, these two leading the way for their respective teams.
These two guys.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And so it's Washington with it. A 2-point game. Kobe White is out there with line. Then it's Santi Aldama. And it's Vucevic in at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And for the Bulls, they're shooting in this game 45%. White the pass to Aldama. Now here's Herter. He's defended by Coulibaly. And Herter gets it to go. Herter's got it all tied up now for the Bulls.
Look, you can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, they're in this one. They have some momentum on their side, and they just need to keep up the intensity.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Bulls coach Billy Donovan keeps perspective. He says, I used to come back from a tough road loss, go straight to the office and pull an all-nighter, trying to figure out what went wrong. My highs were too high and my lows were too low. You have to realize so much of it is just luck. The breaks of life. Kevin?
That's right, D.A. We respect Billy Donovan as much as any coach in the NBA. But a good outlook there, you're right. Hey, thank you. Williams with the block. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg. What's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
Good read by Aldama. His selfless attitude is why his guys enjoy playing with him.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Now that we're around the midway point of this NBA Cup stage, here's a look at how the standings are shaping up.
Yeah, it's been a really fun tournament to watch, especially when you see just how much the fans get into it. And we've still got a number of games to go.
To the wing on the left, and a wide open look for Sarr. And it's good off the back rim and in. Sarr's got his second basket of the night. Bulls trail by 3. Poke loose, taken away by Williams. Inside, pass to Sarr. The Wizards working the ball around now. Williams against Ball. Williams, that's good. Williams has got 16.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
Well, they expect this from him. And he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
Pass to Vucevic. Over Sarr. The Bulls with another miss. Wizards leading by 7. On the wing, Williams. He's covered by Ball. And he makes that one.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Chicago. And here's Vucevic. Pass to Aldama. Down low. Here's Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Ball finishes with power. Not just going for the layup. Solid at throwing it down deep inside.
Williams in the post. He's covered by Ball. The shot by Williams, no good. Bulls trail by 7. Left side, Ball. No one near Herter as he lets it fly. Good on the triple. Herter's got 5 points in the quarter.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Williams finds Coulibaly. Williams against Ball. It's Williams with the drive. Count it. Good. Williams has got 22.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
You see yourself on the screen. You should watch the best moves. Let's go.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. With a pause in the action, let's show you the... Taking a look at the Wizards. They've got Levine, Williams. And it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
Jordan Poole.
Smart read by Poole there, noticing the overcommitment and making the D pay.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. White inside, guarded by Poole. Just 5 to shoot. Williams, a screen on Williams. And he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping.
Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Collins setting the big for Hardaway. And the three ball is good. Hardaway has got the lead up to 3 now for the Bulls. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new grouping. Vucevic, he's checked in for Collins. Santi Aldama comes in for Patrick Williams. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Lonzo Ball in for LeVert. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, during the break, I listened in on J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. Now, he talked about keeping confidence. He said, this game is close, but we know we're the better team. Now it's time to go out there and prove it. See if they can come back in this one, guys.
Thank you, David.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Here's Williams diving in. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of this caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that
one. Williams against Vucevic. And it's blocked. Outside Williams. Here's Song. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right at him.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that gives them the lead.
Well, not a perfect trip to the line, but he gets the one he needed to put them in the driver's seat.
To the paint. Here's Vucevic. And the Bulls with another miss.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Yeah, and how about the stick-to-itiveness on that possession? Stayed with it, didn't give up until the ball was in the basket.
Ball dishes to Vucevic. Right wing. Some nice ball movement here by the Bulls. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
Taking 2 shots. The play will be reviewed.
Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. You're double-checking, and the game continues on. Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical.
Williams kicks to George. Williams looking around. And Williams slams it in.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
There's 45 seconds left in the game. Huerter finds Ball.
Go get it.
And the Bulls with another miss.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You've got to have better shot selection. Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Here's Vucevic. And Sarr pulls it down.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
13 foul.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Taking 2 shots.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. And the Bulls call timeout here. They're trailing by 8. Is what you're saying.
Licking their wounds. It hasn't come together for them tonight.
But they're not going down without a fight. They'll keep game planning and playing until the final whistle.
Ball no good. Now the Wizards with it. They're on a 16-6 run. Williams, that's good.
Williams. Assisted.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Williams with the steal. With the drive, Vucevic with the block. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. And tonight, not just a regular season win, it also counts in the NBA Cup standing.
And if you look at the teams that advance in the Cup, you normally have to win this first game, so they're off to a strong start.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Now it's time to present our player of the game.
You better watch the way you talking to me. Hello? Come through with that fee, cause I ain't working for free. I got a bunch of bad they all with me. I got love for put my neck on freeze. Who that said they with me right now? Who that said they my being honest? Ain't nobody my I promise. Got
girl for the win. I'm Clark Kent in the leg a chin in the put a dent in the. I was born to sin. Her money good up water and I'm learning to swim. Work too, she ain't breaking them in. I just bought her a new, now she spin. I can't get the get with this, she sneaking it in. And she pleading the fit, cause she ain't see. And she setting all the trends, she ain't never on the fence. Gucci handbag, brother. What she spent was like your rent. Help your mans out, brother. He look broken in a. Watch your words to him, riding with a in a pit.
Boy, you better watch the way you talking to me. Hello? Come through with that beat, cause I ain't working for free. I got a bunch of bad, they all with me. I got love for put my neck on freeze. Who that said they with me right now? Who that said they my being honest? Ain't nobody.
It is evident I do better when I feel like the world against me and think I should never win.
The coolest on the planet. The sky is falling, ain't no need to panic. I got it, won't you? Compatible, created in the attic. We are the coolest on the planet. The sky is falling, ain't no need to panic. I got it, won't you? Compatible, created in the attic. Ain't nobody don't pass me. I'm just so fresh, so clean, clean. Don't you think I'm so? I'm just so fresh, so clean, clean. Ain't nobody don't pass me. I'm just so fresh, so clean, clean.
Yeah, strap. Yeah. We don't do content. Run it up times 10. I'm for pockets filled. That bitch got bad lip feeling. Scouts all on my brand new rigs. I'm trying to make them feel vintage. I would run ugly city. Get a real trench. Yeah, but he ain't. I wouldn't split my with him. These down there still a stack. You was trying to make a meal with him. When I call you twin, your eyes, my eyes, I promise I go spin with you. Her bestie, they hope. I'm throwing. You know I can't be. I hit the club with a special dough, you ain't even know it open. I went flat broke so many times, couldn't tell cause I ain't sure. I'm such a rock star, man, it's rips and all my clothes. It's tatted, I'm responsible for your these good at in there thugging, think they'll tell. I'm sitting first class with my bag, they saying I smell funny. Killing the game is all on. My young shaking some. 10K that's play money, I buy your base song. I spread some in blue hunt, look like I'm neighbor. I'll be back in the morning. Tell me how much you want it. You know these bags are strong. You break, you buy, you bust it open. They hang up posters where the reward. My swag was stolen. He wanted to. I put up. Stuff 20,000 skinny pants. I call that a Harriet Tubman. I be mad when no cat machine. I'm pop my like baby, cause this outfit 3600. I fall in the club like so many. Be scared to touch me.
house look like? Walking, she gon' make you. I do damage, can't stand it. Psycho bandit, like it's Marilyn Manson. Got the cash advancing. Get the Sprite in, pull the out the pantry. Take it, and I'm dancing. She bop like a, I'm like a candle. Up in the car seat, hold it for ransom. Want her back, better call me. It's whatever. Buy the at the party.
Fly, looking dummy. I'll probably get. I look like I'm money. I'm getting this cash. It's Monday to Sunday. I guess you won't talk if it ain't about the money. My boys in the when they jump like a bunny. Got it ain't nothing funny. Up on the side and I keep. If I gotta reach up, I'ma keep. Way I slide in that cool boy, I keep that pump. We done went right this all the way to the sun. Get in the pocket like a. Why would I keep her? I never went London. I just went and gave to my brother. But then I open the supper. Why would you keep her in the sucker? Why would you keep her in Ride the hallway, ride the bus. What my house look like? Walking, she gon' make you. I do damage, can't stand it. Psycho bandit, like it's Marilyn Manson. Got the cash advancing. Get the Sprite, pull the out the pantry. Ain't fly, looking dummy. I probably I look like a mummy. I'm getting this cash. It's Monday to Sunday. I guess you won't talk if it ain't about the money. My boys in the when they jump like a bunny. Got it ain't nothing funny. Up on the side and I keep it. If I gotta reach up, I'ma keep it. But I got a TV, hey. But like a BB, hey. You won't see me, hey. Push it like see me, hey.